Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Abo, and today we are sitting with entrepreneur Sam Goldberg. Sam has started 3 companies and now is on his 4th. It's a video game production and finance company, and today we are going to learn about how Sam has become a successful entrepreneur and philanthropist. Sam, tell us a little bit about how you got started in business.
So I've really been an entrepreneur since I was a kid. I'd rally car washes in the neighborhood. I'd also sell baseball cards when those were big. In high school, I had a chewing gum arbitrage operation where I'd make a few bucks a week. I thought I was pretty slick. Out of college, I started in med school, but really disliked the hospital and ended up switching to law school. But because of my background in science, I was able to sit for the patent bar, became a patent attorney, and that's how I initially got into technology. And from there, started working for startups. And as I learned how to create companies through company formation, business development, operations, intellectual property work, which I already had a background in, then I was able to take those learnings and start my own companies. I was usually with other people, so I was typically a co-founder.
What would be that aha moment for you to know it was time to start a company?
Typically, the companies that I've all started have started with conversations, real casual conversations, a lunch or getting coffee, and it snowballs from there. I'm a big believer in sharing information and talking with people. And when you get entrepreneurs in a room and they start talking, odds are they'll start thinking of ideas, and whether it's to help each other or original ideas where they can create a business. And so that's really how all my companies have started.
And what would you say the first chapter of your career with the earlier companies has taught you?
It's taught me a lot, not least of which that it's important to be diligent in your work, but also most importantly that people do business with people. So it's to really understand, seeing through the eyes of other people. Sometimes people say like you're standing in the shoes of other people, however you want to call it, but ultimately to be able to identify how do we create a win-win. Like if you're not going to make money, and I can't make money in a business deal, then it's probably not going to be a deal that's going to last very long.
How do you make time for giving back?
So it's about priorities. I think I'm a believer in the ability to make time. So if you work 16 hours in a day, it's going to be hard to make time to give back. But those days are rare. They do happen, but they're rare. And it's just about making sure that you fit something in that you care about.
You are very active in Jewish National Fund, and you are a part of the World Chairman's Council. You happen to be the youngest donor to ever make a $1 million donation. What does that mean to you? It
means a lot, but it's not really about the amount. In fact, at the time I committed to make that gift, I had no ability to make it at all. It was years before I actually made the gift, and I was very early in one of my companies, very early in the process of building that company. And I shook hands with Russell. I told him what I wanted to do. One of my best friends witnessed it, so there was a witness, so it was serious. And I used that as a driving force, that even though I couldn't make it at the time, that I knew I'd committed to do it, and so I was going to do everything I could to make that happen.
And what do you want to say to other people who may be listening, especially to JNF Future members out there, about getting involved with Jewish National Fund?
I think Jewish National Fund, more than any other organization, embraces Tikkun Olam. The JNF projects really touch on a lot of the things that I and our generation, the generations that are coming up, care about. And I think JNF does a great job of really bringing those things to reality. People
who are listening to this may be thinking, I don't have $1 million to write to any cause at this stage of my career. What do you want to say to those people about getting involved and the ability to make a difference?
I don't think that the actual amount that's being given is the priority. I think the fact that you show up and you're willing to be there and contribute to something that you care about, I think that's the most important thing.
There's a place for everyone.
There's a place for everyone.
Sam, thank you so much.